Hello, I'm Daniel, and welcome to the Emunah Project. We here at the Emunah Project are continuing in our series of videos with respect to information, education, guidance, inspiration. And there is a misconception out there that a certain itinerant preacher, Jewish preacher 2,000 years ago, somehow came up with the concept of love your neighbor as yourself. The J guy was merely quoting the Torah, which was written 1,300 years before he was born. In Leviticus chapter 19, verse 18, God says, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. This is the concept of Ahavas Yisrael, of loving your fellow Jew, loving your fellow man. This comes straight from the Creator. Because of the spread of Christianity, this concept is now spread throughout the world. But people think he made it up. He wasn't. He was quoting the Bible. He was quoting Leviticus. I'm told that the Alter Rebbe, the Baalei Tshuva, when he davened, when he prayed, he would always say, when you daven, you should start off by saying, I accept the positive commandment of loving my fellow as I love myself. Why? Because this concept of loving your neighbor the way you love yourself, this Ahavas Yisrael, this is the gateway, this is the passageway which allows us to stand before the Creator and pray and bless Him and ask for things for ourselves, for health, for happiness, for sustenance, for guidance, for wisdom. We get to do that, according to my understanding of Rebbe, Shnuer Zalman of Liadi, the Baalei Tshuva. My understanding is that it's not selfish. We're doing this with love of God and Ahavas Yisrael and the love of our fellow man. Because if we were to do it just for us, it's basically like, it's very selfish, and it's in a way like stealing. You're stealing the benefit of your prayers for your fellow man. What a selfless, wonderful thing that we learn from the Alter Rebbe, from the Baalei Tshuva, to start having in mind when you start praying that you're accepting upon yourself the mitzvah, the positive commandment to love your fellow as yourself. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 18. A powerful thought, a powerful sentiment. Let's keep this in mind, because a lot of times when a person becomes, for lack of a better word, religious, I hate that word, religious, obviously you're improving yourself, you're trying to work on your own spirituality, your own connection to God. You can get to be a little self-centered. You're doing this for a purpose, not just for yourself, but also by being a good person, you are making the world a better place for yourself and for others. Love your fellow the way you love yourself. Also included judging them favorably, being kind, derech eretz, manners, holding your tongue. Don't get involved in lashon hara. Don't get involved in malicious gossip. Have a kind word. A person could be, in a minute, you can lift a person's life, you can make their day, and you can destroy them with a single word. Love your fellow man. Listen to the words of the Alter Rebbe. And let's keep this in mind when we pray, when we do hisbodedus, when we're spending a minute talking to God, like we would a close personal friend. Just a moment before you do that, keep in mind, accept the mitzvah of loving your fellow as you love yourself. We're going to be doing more videos along these lines. Please come back, please watch, please learn. I hope you're enjoying them. I hope you're getting something from them. And until next time, on behalf of the Emunah Project, I'm Daniel, and thank you too much.